Let's go. It's day 36 of this series. I'm still gonna talk about habit, but I'm gonna focus more on my intonations, about my emotions and my pronunciations, so that I could speak faster in the future with clear pronunciations, as opposed to the fact that I didn't have the capability to pronounce things clearly when I tried to speak fast in the past. That's the thing that I want to achieve in the future. So I'm still gonna talk about habit, right? The thing about habit is that it affects most of people's life, and there are tons of habit that we currently have. Yet we don't realize, we aren't aware of them and don't aware of their impact upon our life. That's why some people wonder why things go wrong in their life. Why do they do some certain kind of thing, or maybe they touch some things that are weird, or maybe something that hinders them toward working toward their goals. It's partly because of habits. It's really have a large impact on our life. But first, I'm gonna talk about a little bit of the concept first before diving into habit. There are two kind of thing, which is conscious thoughts, conscious actions, and conscious efforts, as a, in comparison to subconscious thoughts, subconscious actions, subconscious efforts. Effort, subconscious effort. Gotta go low at the end of the sentence, right? At the end of the sentence, right? The thing is that our brain take around 20% of our whole body energy consumption. That's pretty large for a parts of our body that aren't even 1/10 of our body. Our body. That's huge. That's why our brain try to minimize us, and also the fact that our body are incredibly efficient in processing and dealing with energy because it's been evolved for millions of years. So that's why it's hard to put in conscious efforts. It's kind of hard for some people to focus. No, not really. Just subtracts those with a little bit of flows like ADHD. It's still pretty. It still takes lots of efforts for normal people to just focus on something for a long time, or maybe even think strategically, or think logically. That take effort, and that's for some people that's even a kind of uncomfortable feeling, and they may even feel like that their head become harder as they think more intensely. You can pretty much see the effect of that through exams. So that's the thing. Our brain try our brain don't think that we are in dangerous situation because of course we are in modern days. Why would we in why would we be in dangerous situation, right? So it don't see the necessity for us to really put any conscious effort. It just want to minimize energy consumption of our brain and try to store as much energy as possible through fat. Also, the evidence of I, now, but I do think that I did go on a little bit too much detail on this part, and it really just drive me off the main topic of this video should be, which is habit, right? The impacts of habit. Damn, I really get off track. Oh gosh, that's really a thing to think about, right? Mm, okay, so maybe it's partly because I mean, I do feel more energetic when I filmed earlier in the day, but I do overestimate the impact of my wakefulness to my capability to of speaking fluently, of my wakefulness to my fluency in speaking. Yeah, I do kind of overestimate that. It does have a negative impact, but it's also clear that I still lack the capability to say things concisely in a good and coherent structures, and also about my emotions utility when I speak, and my ability to say to summarize things, right? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna try to talk. I'm gonna try. No, try. Try. Yeah, trying. Yeah, I'm gonna try to still talk about habit in the next video because I'm not content with my progress in this endeavor yet. But still, yeah, I'm gonna talk. The human is incredibly energy efficient, and it just kind of limits our capability to think strategically. That's why children seems kind of thoughtless. They are like emotional, right? Although they're cute, they doesn't seem like they have any thoughts in their head. That's why most of people only have clear thoughts in their mind. I think after puberty, for me, I only really have clear thoughts after, I mean, maybe at the middle or at the end of grade 10. Of grade 10, I did have thoughts when was younger, but I didn't have the capability to think, um to reflect, to truly reflect about what I am actually thinking. It's metacognition, metacognition, right? Metacognition, and I think it's a really important ability, and I didn't really have the capability to refine and hone my mindsets about the world and to identify if my model of certain kind of things is correct or not. So yeah, it's important to know that our brain are kind of trying to limit our ability to think and reflect. And for someone who are trying to work towards some kind of goals, it's really important to have the capability to reflect and focus for a long period of time. So maybe if we become aware of this, then it would make achieving our goals easier. I'm not sure what I'm talking right now, bro. That's it for day 36. See ya tomorrow.